Hey, hello everyone, it's Meredith. I'm here with our weekend tarot reading for Saturday the 8th, Sunday the 9th of December. We're using Bonefire Tarot today. Just a reminder for you, the December monthly videos are available on the channel. So watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos to get a good picture of what's going on this month for you in all of your signs. Alright, let's get started. Card from the bottom of the deck. This is the theme running through the weekend. Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so sevens, they're complex for me in tarot. The sevens indicate heaven touching earth, and we are that bridge, which is pretty sweet. This particular seven can sometimes be perceived as delay or give the perception that something that we've been working on seems to be without end. Like we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's another message to this card as well, and it's like having money in the bank in the form of resources. So some of us may have resources that are working for us that will eventually have a financial reward. So this card could also indicate a surprise windfall. So let's see how it connects to the rest of the reading. First card, Nine of Wands. There's another card that has a perception of time or delay. Something that has been a process, long in the unfolding is the feeling there. It's also a card of graduation, moving on, moving toward the 10. And 10 is a cycle of completion. So this is something that's nearly there. It's another feeling we have off the 7, something that's nearly there, just not quite. There's a little more energy to unfold on both of these cards, but the 9 indicates that we have the talent and the skill and the endurance to see it through. Yeah, look at that. Then a reward. Lovely reward. Ace of Coins, Pentacles, so divine and cosmic gift. This is something that's showing up. I think this is the new theme that is presenting itself in our readings where, you know, for a month or more, we've had that message of stepping through a gateway to new experience. Now I feel as we've come through that and we're sorting all that goes with it, the aces have been showing up a lot. And the new message there for me, or what I feel is the new theme for all of us, is there's the element of surprise and delight in the divine and cosmic gifts that come with our co-creative process with the all that is. So there's a lot that we don't anticipate or expect that will surprise us, which is the universe, you know, bringing you more than you ever dreamed possible. That's the feeling I have here with these aces. This particular ace, it is about resources, material goods, material gain, also a windfall card. All aces are new beginnings and fresh starts, which makes sense if you have ascended within your own life to a new realm of experience. It is a new beginning, it is a fresh start, and it could be anywhere. It could at first be within your relationship to yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you're caring for yourself, and taking all the steps to put yourself first so that you can be of service in exactly the way you desire, so that you have energy to share and spend. So I feel that on this ace. I also feel for some of you this is a long time coming, and some of you are wondering, like, why didn't I do this sooner? Oh well, here you are now. That's what counts, right? Let's see what comes with this. Oh wait, before I turn over the next card, my feeling too is this ace is neutralizing the challenge on that 9. So where we might feel weary in the journey, we get a boost. We get some sort of boost of energy, and it takes the sting out of that final push. You know, when you go for a walk and you walked a little further than you intended, and at the last leg of your walk is a really steep hill and you don't think you have what it takes. Yes, I'm talking from experience. This happened to me the other day. I really didn't think I could make that last hill, but there I was, 9 of Wands, and I got a boost. I got a second wind, so that hill was like That was toast when I got done with it. Anyway, it's that sort of feeling here. This is what the Ace is bringing, that little boost that we require to take something across the finish line. Okay. Oh, look, and another Ace. So here, the universe is really stepping in to support us. So this confirms what I'm feeling about the new theme of the Aces showing up and being representative of how the universe surprises and delights us as our manifestations come into fulfillment. So the Ace of Swords is, actually I have to look something up on that card real quick, but the Ace of Swords is connected to our intellect, our wisdom, yes, that's what I thought. It brings a message of everlasting strength, which is absolutely something we require here when you see this 9 and that 7. This is a support card. It's letting us know that we are being supported. Guides, angels, family, friends, beloveds, ancestors. We have a tremendous amount of energy at our back supporting our process. These Aces are truly taking the sting out of the last push for some of the things that we're working on. It could be creative projects, could be waiting, not waiting, but anticipating, excuse me, anticipating the fulfillment of the resources we have extended elsewhere. So that return is coming back to us. And for some of us, that feels like it has taken forever. So it'll be a nice surprise and delight when it finally drops for us. Beautiful. Next card, King of Swords. So this weekend presents us with opportunities to start defining some of our new intentions. I read a post on Instagram this morning that was really, really fascinating. And it was like a little quiz. Think of 3 people right now that you feel are really successful. People that you know, people in your life. Once you identify those 3 people, then identify what qualities they bring that you are admiring in them. And once you identify those qualities that you admire in those people, pick out 3 of those qualities that require development or nurturing within your own self and work on that. And that's what I feel is showing up here in this King of Swords card. He's Mr. Charming, Mr. Ruthless. That's my nickname for him. I feel nothing ruthless about him today. He only gets that nickname because people say he's cold and calculating. But look at him, he's holding a newborn here. Is he really that cold or calculating? I don't think so. He just knows how to make decisions that serve the greater good. And sometimes that appears cold because an individual may not feel that their needs have been met within the decision this individual has made. So you may be faced with that this weekend. Making a decision that benefits you, your family, and someone within that group feels as though they haven't been heard or considered. So that may pop up as well, which is why we're looking a bit beleaguered here. I can see the eye roll when the decision gets made and then the complaint gets lodged from the one who feels left out or unheard, and you're like, oh, for goodness sake. Actually, I have another saying for that, but I can't say it on YouTube. Anyway, yes, we have the fulfillment of things in process, and then as that is unfolding for us, we are defining what's in our potential oncoming or what we want to go after. And then, of course, we have the Death card. Simultaneous endings and beginnings. It's perfect. The Death card is the letting go of all the stuff you're done taking with you. You've gone as far as you can with material items. It's right underneath that Ace of Pentacles. So you're repurposing things, maybe having a clean out, but you're also having an internal clean out, the emotional aspect, the things you've spent a lot of energy on in contemplation, meditation, a lot of those things have come to fulfillment too. So it's about looking to the next horizon in the potential oncoming and deciding what you want to go after there. So there's simultaneous endings and beginnings as we've crossed that through that gateway that we've been talking about for about 5 weeks now. It's been showing up in the cards. So this is us journeying on, which is fantastic. Oh, and then we have the Lovers card. So a new decision. This is good. A new choice is before us. More than one, actually. So we're going to have to pull another card. Let me get the deck. To the left of the Lovers card is the most likely scenario when it comes to the choice. It's going to be a simultaneous ending and beginning. That's where, if we're weighing scales, it's tipping toward the Death card. Simultaneous ending, beginning, fresh start, new beginning. We've got a lot of that here. New beginnings in the aces for sure. And also on this 9, because the 9 is nearing the end of a cycle. So things are winding down as new things wind up, and we've got choices to make. So we need a card to the right of the Lovers to see what the Heart's Desire is. This should be interesting. With all this new energy here, some of us are going to go into resistance. Okay. And we get, oh yeah, just to support that statement, the Hierophant. Perfect. He's all about tradition, traditional values, traditional roles, what's expected, what's anticipated, a predisposition for something. So the Heart's Desire here, as we're floating around in all this new, is to stick to something familiar, traditional. But it's a tug of war here between the Death card and the Hierophant, and the Lovers in between, making a decision that supports where you're headed next. So the Heart's Desire is seeking comfort in this process, and while there's all this new, exciting, fresh energy, which is something we desire too, there's a lot of the unfamiliar in the new beginnings. So we are seeking something familiar. What's familiar is your own heart space. What's familiar is living on the edge of change and getting comfortable there, if at all possible. So give it a shot. I'm listening to my guides. These are pretty heavy cards, actually. You know, Death, Lovers, Hierophant, they're a pretty big deal here in the reading. So the Death card is a dramatic card in the tarot, and there's a first level response to it, which is to cringe when we see that card, because we think in terms of loss. So this is the ending, something falling away, and that can feel uncomfortable too. But there is a new beginning, which we desired. Then we realize that also feels uncomfortable. So then we try to decide. We do the developmental theory where we regress a little and go back to what we know, what felt right. But after we moved on from that space and had a new experience and then regressed and backpedaled and went back there, we realized we don't fit there anymore. It doesn't... They're not old comfortable shoes, these experiences, these energies that we once inhabited and lived from. So we end up doing the slingshot forward back to these new beginning, fresh starts. And that's wonderful. There's excitement and there's adventure there, which is something we all talk about that we almost crave. But then when it happens, we're like, oh, that's uncomfortable. So here we are, back and forth, back and forth. But this is where we're going. This is where we're going. We want the change more than we want the comfort. So some of us will cling, dig in, and go into resistance for a little bit in this process. We'll do the developmental theory of trying to fit ourselves back in that box that we were in before, until we realize we don't fit in that box at all, and this is much more stimulating, adventuresome. We have to go here toward these aces and toward our own goals and dreams. That's the funny thing. It comes up a lot in the readings, our goals, dreams, intentions. it's what we talk about. It's what we desire the most. And we often wonder in the process, why does it seem so uncomfortable and difficult? And it comes down to us being a creature of habit. So that's the choice here. If you're a creature of habit, you're going to go back to what's traditional, what's been comfortable. But once you're there for a little while, I know I'm repeating myself, it's not going to feel so comfortable anymore. So you're going to end up gravitating toward this anyway, which is what you prayed for, dreamed for, and have been going after for so long. So the king already knows this. He understands the process. And we can bring some compassionate understanding to our own selves, allow the discomfort to simply be, do nothing with it. Don't feel that we have to dig in or even go to resistance. Let's instead look to the aces with the excitement for the adventure we talk about all the time. Whew. Okay, I felt guided to bring out the romance angel cards today. Before I got everything set up to do this reading, my guides told me to grab this deck because some of you, after watching the monthlies, are going to want to see some romance cards. So I'm listening, and I think we'll pull 3 cards. So you can ask a question if you want about a relationship, or you can just see what falls out of the deck here today. Yeah. This one's calling my name. It's our first one. One more. All right. Let's see what we get, folks. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Nice. This card is a leap of faith card too. See, it's tying into the reading. It may not feel comfortable to take the leap of faith into exploring this or expressing your feelings to your love interest. So the thing is, if you try to do what you did before, which is maybe stay silent, wish and hope that that person would make an overture of some kind toward you, and then it didn't happen, you're going to end up having to climb out of your comfort zone and go here anyway. So, and look, you deserve love. You are lovable. And so it follows the reading here. We know this. We're invited to express this. We feel tentative, uncertain, insecure even. So we seek comfort, but there's no comfort to be found. And then the realization is, I have to do it different. So take the leap, folks. Next one is past life relationship. You've known each other before. Yeah, this is why you're so drawn to this person. This is feeling like it's for those of you who are in brand new relationships or have a love interest. And for those of you who are already coupled, it's possible that there's been a period of time where communication has been kind of sketchy, or like you've been out of harmony within the relationship, and someone needs to make the first move to restore harmony. And some of you are going, oh, hell no, that's it. He or she really offended me. It's up to them to step forward. Kind of feel like that's not happening, and it's going to come down to you. So you've got a nice, strong bond and commitment connection there. So rely on that. Express yourself, sort it out, restore harmony. And for those of you who are considering the leap of faith, take it. Okay, let's go to our angel answer cards. Again, your opportunity to ask a question while I shuffle. First card, success. I feel that this connects to the ace and the 7. I really do feel like we have many of us have resources out there that are going to pay dividends or reward us in some way. And this 9 is something nearing completion. 7 is something close to completion as well. That has something to do with abundance and or windfall. So whatever that scenario is at work for you right now, there is success surrounding it. Next card. Perfect timing and or divine timing. So you're listening to a clock tick down on that, and the universe is saying, well, I don't believe in clocks, but it's coming. just have excited anticipation for it, folks. Okay, last one. In the near future. Okay, there it is. That's about as much timing as you're going to get out of the universe right now. Okay, we're going to do all the cards today. So we're going to ask an empowering question from the empowering question cards. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. When you see the Death card, the Lovers, and the Hierophant, is there something I should give up or let go of so that I can move forward? Okay, consider that one. It's happening anyway, folks. Go with the flow. All right, last card is from Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. We get, you needn't worry. Well, that's a great message. Probably don't even need to read the back of this card. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies, the universe. Yeah, that connects over here, romantic feelings. So some of us are withholding our love due to arguments and or disharmony or strife within relationships. Someone doesn't want to make the first move, and we could be fretting and wringing our hands over this one. But that message, they're all just learning how to show their love for you. Make the first move. That's the feeling there. You needn't worry. Perfect timing. There's success. And in the near future, it's all settled out. All right, everybody. That's our weekend reading. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. It helps circulate the videos. I deeply appreciate that. And welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for tuning in and leaving comments. You've been great commenters this month so far. Loving it. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. Bye for now, everyone. Peace.